Hey everybody, welcome back to the Cashflow Academy channel. This is Noah Davidson. I am down at Dead Horse Point near Moab, Utah with my family on spring break. Got a beautiful view of Dead Horse Point in the background. You can see the LaSalle Mountains. And wow, roller coaster day in the market. Pretty impressive day. The market started out down almost 1,000 points on the Dow, about 3% on the S&P, flirting with the previous lows that it established in last week's panic sell-off. And then plot twist, at about 1 p.m. Eastern, Trump announces that he is backing off on the tariffs for 90 days, 90-day pause on tariffs worldwide, with exception of China, which he's keeping those 104% tariffs on there, trying to keep the pressure on them, keep the screws on them so they can negotiate that trade. And they're going to have 90 days to negotiate trade. And so the market rallies huge. Biggest up day we've seen since the 2020 pandemic recovery. So massive up day. So going from being down 3% to up 8.6% on the S&P. That is a wild topsy-turvy ride. I got stopped out of some of my hedges. The stuff I bought on the dip is performing awesome, so excited about that. And whether your portfolio is still down a bit or you're just feeling relieved that the market's recovered. And again, it'll be interesting to see where the market goes from here. We got some consumer price index numbers coming out this week, and in the next couple of weeks, it'll be interesting to see how the market plays out. A lot of the upward energy today was created by short sellers and people who hedge, particularly institutions, buying to cover. So they took bearish positions on the market to either speculate or to protect their assets. And of course, there are always people buying the dip as well. And that buying action, coupled with that news of the 90-day pause, just sent the market through the roof. The Nasdaq was up over 10%, led by stocks like Nvidia, Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, Tesla. They all just ripped back up. It was an amazing day in the market. So I just thought I'd take a minute while I'm out here in a very beautiful place, thinking about anything but the market. Well, I never stop thinking about the market. It's kind of how I roll. But very interesting day. And it's been really, really fun over the last week to see our students. They've been sending me messages thanking us for the training and the education, helping them protect their assets on the way down. I got some messages from folks who were saying they were excited that they bought the dip and had a strong performance on the way up. I got one message from a guy I know pretty well, who's our CEO of the Cashflow Academy, cashing in on some long calls on Nvidia. Like to be able to spike the football and do the happy dance when you take that kind of return. That's a pretty good feeling. So crazy day in the market's going to be really, really interesting to see where it goes from here. What I'd like to know is what you think, that's coming down the pipeline. How do you think the market's going to behave over the next couple weeks, in the coming months? We have 90 days to negotiate those trade deals. And I think that the market's going to kind of reestablish a little bit of a bullish foothold for the time being. And we'll keep an eye on those CPI numbers coming out this week. All right, everybody, put those comments in the section below. And of course, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, and stay tuned for more video updates.